Hello my friends, so this video is part of a collaboration as a 5 under 5 challenge. I will tell you more about that a little bit later. So today we will be creating 5 fall DIYs using Dollar Tree products, and they do not cost any more than $5. I hope you enjoy this video. And here's an amazing inspiration. For this one, I'm going to use 3 of these little rolling pins that came out this year from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove the little raffia balls they came with and the glue as well. Then I'm going to go ahead and take some of my jute cord from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it on each one of the ends, or the little indentation that you see there on the rolling pin and handles. And this is how they're looking so far. Then I'm going to take some wood hot glue and attach these together. My friends, I just want to take an opportunity to say thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you for watching. And to my subscribers, you know already, I love you dearly. Thank you so much for all your support. It truly does mean the world to me. Now I'm going to just stand it up, and we are going to put a stem on this. So I use one of those little wood pieces from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take this leftover leaf that from a different pick, and we're going to attach it right there in the top middle of this stack of rolling pins. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some more hot glue to the top of that leaf and attach that piece of wood that we got from Dollar Tree as well. And this is what it's looking like so far. Then here off camera, guys, I also took a little piece of boxwood and glued it at the top there. I'm not sure, I lost my footage. And then here I'm taking some of jute cord from Dollar Tree, and I'm wrapping it around the base of the peduncle a few times, and then cutting it at the back and tucking it everything in the back to make sure that the front is nice and neat. Then I took some more of that jute cord, and I'm going to create a bow with it, and we're going to stick it right there at the base of the stem. I created the bow by just wrapping the jute cord around my fingers a couple of times and making sure that it's nice and straight. Here you see me cinch it in the middle, making sure that my tails are even. And then I'm going to take another piece of jute cord and tie it at the middle with 2 knots right here to secure the bow. And then I'm just going to cut that excess jute cord that I used to tie it in the middle. My friends, if you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. So here you see that once I was happy with the bow, I'm going to go ahead and just burn off the fuzzies, making sure that this is nice and neat. And like I said before, we're going to take a little bit of hot glue and add this to the base of the peduncle. Then I'm going to come in with one of these little sunflowers from Dollar Tree and glue it right at the middle of that bow. And that is it for this one. Look how cute, guys. Don't forget to tell me how much you like it. If you don't, or if there's something different you want to make with this, let me know in the comments below. And this was achieved for under $4. My friends, as I was telling you earlier, this video is part of the 5 under 5 DIY challenge posted monthly by Missy from Crafty Cove DIY and Emily from farmhouse Chic. And the guest host this month is Favi from Arrows DIY. The link to their channels under the playlist will be linked in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Don't forget to head on over to the playlist and show everyone some love. For our next inspiration piece, I'm going to use one of these little gather signs from Dollar Tree. And what I did was paint that gather word that was in black with my agave from Waverly. I only gave it 1 coat. This DIY is so simple, guys. I'm not sure we can call it a DIY. But since I'm transforming it a bit, I'm going to call it a DIY. Let me know what you think. Alright, so then here, I am taking some of my Black & Decker paint and primer, and I'm going to use it to color in or paint in white the complete frame of this piece. I made sure to paint all the sides as well. And that it is for this one. Look how cute, guys. I love this. Let me know what you think. And we can achieve this look for just $1.25. And here's another inspiration. For this one, I'm going to use 2 of these little pumpkins that came from Dollar Tree this year. They are brand new. I love them just as they are. But we are going to upcycle this a little bit. So the first thing that I did is remove both of those stickers from the back because we need to paint the back as well. And I had the one came out easy, another one left a whole bunch of paint residue. Then I'm coming back in with some more of the agave that I used for the previous DIY, and I am giving a complete coat of this color to both of the pumpkins, and here they are all dry. Now we are going to use the same brush that we used to color the back there, and we're going to dry brush some agave to the bottom section of the pumpkin there. I did have a little bit of areas in which it was a little bit too much, so you see me wiping it with a damp paper towel and then coming back in, trying to get that close to the leather piece there, but not on it. So if I did get it in the leather piece, I came in really quickly and wiped it off. And here you can see how the first one was done. And there you can see how I put a little bit on my leather, but I wiped it right off with that wet paper towel. And I did the same process to both of them. And this is what you look like. Now I'm going to come in with one of these little wood planks from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to see exactly how much I'm going to need right here. So I'm just placing it where I think I want to create a little shelf unit for this, and I'm going to also leave some space so I can put some tumbling tower blocks to provide some support to this. So I'm just marking exactly how I need that plank cut. Then I'm using my ruler to create that line, and then I'm going to take a box cutter and just core it very well in both sides. And then once I do that, it is quite easy to just go ahead and snap this in place. As you see right there, boom, it's off. And any rough edges, I just came in with a little nail file from Dollar Tree, and we are going to sand it down. Now that that is ready, I'm making sure that that is nice and level the way I wanted it, making sure that everything looks well before I go over to the next step. And then I took some pumpkin Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to give this a full coat on both the front and the back as well as the sides. Then I took some tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree as well, and I took 4 of them, and I'm going to paint them using the same pumpkin color from Waverly. Now it's time to go ahead and assemble this. So I'm going to first put my plank down on there, and I'm measuring exactly in which position and how far out I'm putting the tumbling tower blocks. So I decided to put them on the sides. So I'm going to take some wood hot glue and rub it against that bottom section there of the pumpkin, and I'm going to place my first tumbling tower block on there. So here what I did is I added hot glue on both the plank and on the pumpkin, so when I place the tumbling tower block, it will attach in both places. Now that this is done, I know exactly now where to place my other 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and place them at the same level as I did before, using some wood hot glue I should say. My friends, if you enjoyed this video so far, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe. It is free and it means the world to me. And also hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you each time that I upload a video. Alright, so now I'm adding some hot glue to the tumbling tower blocks that I just attached, and then putting it together with the other place and holding them in place until they're dry. And that is it for this one, guys. Look how cute that is. Don't forget to let me know what you think. Look how cute that is, guys. I love it. And it was made for under $3. Alright, here we go with another inspiration. For this one, I'm going to use one of these wood pieces from Dollar Tree for MDF, and one of these calendar pages from Dollar Tree as well. This is from, I believe this was last year's calendar. So I'm going to cut off the pumpkin as you see there, and I wanted the frame to be lighter, so I painted it white, and I also wanted the background to be lighter, so I'm dry brushing it with white as well. But I do want some of that brown paint or that brown color underneath the breakthrough. And this is what it's looking so far. Now we're going to come in with some Mod Podge, and I'm going to add it to the complete back of the calendar page pumpkin. And I'm going to make sure that every little angle or every little nick and cranny of it has Mod Podge, so this has a nice adhesion and it lays flat and bubble free. Places in which the Mod Podge already had dried, so I'm just coming back in, adding some of that Mod Podge underneath and pressing it down. And then I'm going to come in with my Mod Podge roller once I finish tacking down every little piece here and making sure that there's no bubbles on there. Then I took some more Mod Podge and I'm going to seal the portion of the top here of the pumpkin. So I just added a generous amount of Mod Podge to do that and make sure that it had every little nook and cranny or every little surface of this completely covered and to remove any debris as well. Then I'm taking some hot glue and add it in the bottom section of this sign, and I'm adding some Spanish moss to there. I'm using, hot glue, so I'm being very careful not to burn my hands, and also I am working in smaller sections to avoid the hot glue drying before I position the moss on top of it. Then I'm taking a scissors and I'm just going to trim some of that Spanish moss off just to make this tidy. Now it's time for more embellishments because already I'm not done yet. So I took one of these buffalo check ribbon from Dollar Tree in the orange color, and I'm using another burlap ribbon that I got from Michael's as well, and I'm going to tie them both together to create a 2-layer bow. So all I did was do with both of these ribbons, I just did an awareness bow, cinched it in the middle, and I just held it in place until it was time to tie them together. Then I tied it in both together in the middle with some jute cord, and now I'm taking a little piece of that gingham ribbon to cover the jute cord. So I just added a little bit of hot glue at the top there. I am adding the little tip of that piece of ribbon on top of it, and I'm going to wrap it all the way around and tucking it in the back of the bow. Once this bow is ready, I'm going to glue it right there to the bottom of the stem, and boom, that is it for this one. Let me know what you think. Look how cute that is, guys. I love it. And it didn't even cost $2. For our next inspiration, I'm going to use one of these little pumpkins from Dollar Tree. And what I did was remove that little sticker off of there. And I'm going to take some of this Ace color paint from Waverly, and I'm going to take some of this pumpkin color from Waverly as well, and I'm mixing both colors until I achieve a lighter orange or pumpkin color. Once I reach the desired color, I'm just going to go ahead and spread it around on the entire inside of this little bowl, and there it is. I'm going to go ahead and work on little feet for this. So I'm going to take these little apples I got from Dollar Tree. It comes in a pack of 5, I believe, and I'm painting them using my moss color from Waverly, and I'm going to set them to the side to dry as well. Once this was dry, I'm going to go ahead and remove the little stems off of the little apples by using my pliers and twisting them off until they came right off. Then I'm going to flip over my piece, and we're going to use a combination of E6000 and hot glue to attach these to the bottom of this little riser. Then I came in with some of this antique wax from Waverly, and I'm going to use a little makeup sponge, and I'm going to put this on all of those little raised ridges in the inside of this. Once I was done with that, I'm coming in with this little chip brush from Dollar Tree, and I'm just distressing with some of that same antique wax. Actually, no, I used burnt amber from Waverly to distress the edges just to give this a little bit more depth. Then I came in with some of this celery color from Waverly as well, and I'm using another little chip brush to just dry brush some of that green over this just to turn down the colors and to give this a little bit more texture. Next, I came in with some more of the pumpkin color from Waverly just to give this different variations on that orange color. And then I'm taking some of the same moss color from Waverly I used for a different DIY or the feet of this. And I'm dry brushing some of that as well. And there, one of my legs popped off, but don't worry, I just went over and glued it back on. And it will be fine once that E6000 is set for sure. So here you see me going in between these colors. Now I'm adding some more of that pumpkin color from Waverly, adding some dry brushing. And this is what it's looking so far. Now I'm going to come back in with some more of that antique wax from Waverly, and I'm just dry brushing it just to give this a little bit more depth. Now I'm coming in with some more of that pumpkin color, dry brushing it just to eliminate any harsh lines and blend these colors in so they look more natural. Then I took some more burnt amber from apple barrel and I'm redoing the edges to bring that definition back on there. And here it is so far. Look how cute that is, guys. I love it. But I wanted to add a little bit of protection to this and also turn it down a little bit. So I took a little baby wipe, or actually like one of those Windex wipes from Dollar Tree, and I added a nice amount of white wax to that, and I am just using it to glide through and protect the surface, and at the same time bring this down a little bit, make it look a little bit more muted. But I'm not done yet. I need a stem for this one, or a poduncle. So I took some burnt amber from apple barrel and I'm adding a little bit right on there, and I'm going to use this brush to help me paint it in. And that is it for this one. Let me know what you think. I love it. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it yet. I'm thinking keys and things like that, but for now it's just beautiful. I love those ridges. Let me know what you think. My friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. And don't forget to visit my friends in the playlist. Make sure to give them some love and let them know that Loli sent you. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, here is a suggestion. If you want to binge away, here is a great playlist. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, guys. You are awesome. Bye.